Khalifa, 21 Savage, Alexander Edmonds, whatever his name is. And you've seen like Torrey Hart recently, who was with Kevin Hart and now crying about how he's moved on to somebody else. But we've also seen the decline of Brittany Renner. And I did a show with the Brother Phil, me and LER movie yesterday. But I want to talk about the rapid decline of Brittany Renner. And I want to talk about the Chitlin Circuit tours. What is the Chitlin Circuit? That is the way in the old Black South that a lot of the gospel artists or gospel entertainers was kind of trending in the African-American black market, right? Not that it was illegal, but, you know, a lot of people would show up to towns in Alabama. They would show up to towns in Baton Rouge or Louisiana, in certain parts of Kentucky, in certain black parts that only the African-American audience was privy to, really, okay? Juke joints and stuff like that. And they made their money on the Chitlin Circuit. One of the guys that was very powerful on that was Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry took his church plays during the Chitlin Circuit, okay? In the Chitlin Circuit down in the Bible Belt was a lot of money in how he got on. See, but the Chitlin Circuit is supposed to lead you to mainstream, right? You go to the Chitlin Circuit getting paid a little money, right? Getting paid a little dough, and then you go to the mainstream. But see, Brittany Renner has did the opposite. Brittany Renner found herself with Little Uzi Vert and Kevin Gates and every other Ben Simmons and Colin Kaepernick, all of the big, entertainers of the time, right? She went from there to Jackson State homecoming. Come on, hide your son. Now, a lot of guys are upset about that and not understand it, right? But now, let's talk about what we really mean here and what we're seeing at the conglomerate. Let's look at the whole thing at the macro level. What you're witnessing is the red pill dissecting itself in front of you. You're looking at it. If you think about it, Brittany Renner saying, I'm going to go hide your sons, right? Now that's a joke and it's kind of a trolling thing that it could be serious. But see, what person comes to Jackson State, which is not even Division I, is 1AA? How do you go from messing with superstars to there? I can see if you were T.I. and you had a concert there.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
TJ Washington was dominant as well. None of the other guys are dominant. So because of that, she's relegated to being a beggar now. There's some guys that
the veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And then as you get older, some of these, they kind of regress towards the lower levels of the guys that they can choose. Not all of them, but you see with some of these Instagram models, because in that time period in the time, we don't see these ladies choosing guys that they do. And I'm talking about specifically, I'm not talking about women who are I'm talking about women just like these.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
Now he's dealing with defense. Young Jeezy, or Jeezy, now old Jeezy.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Pollard. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Elliott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
What the fuck is this?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead. Take on new challenges and take it to the next level. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Chevrolet.
But I understand that when you set some model, but you look at the longevity in this. There's a lot of things that all these black men are chasing. It's what you look at. You're chasing things that are short term. What do we got to look at the things in the longer term?
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
His wife was like, what, one of the best Brazilian models of all time? She makes more money than him.
Rodgers going to throw.
But his wife.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll find Aguara complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
It's very simple. So make sure you guys are paying attention to the way to the end so you guys don't miss any of the steps. Other than that, make sure you guys subscribe to the notification.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch. And this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
That catch good for only a couple. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Randy Gregory drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
but exactly how to work with his wrist and what's going on. Because the other dudes got to show more, different players right now. He's going to be able to see it, so I'm going to use linebacker to focus on and safeties and so on. But you're allowed to move safeties in this defense. That's what I like about this. So
the kick by Crosby is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
This is Tony Pollard. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott to throw it. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff left, Elliott. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think we have to give all the credit to the defense there. Very disciplined in their approach. Never allowed a cutback lane, which was exactly what he was looking for. They end up forcing him out of bounds for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Number 10, the 1970 Denver Broncos.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
What followed after that could only be described as a colossal miracle.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Their own bright spot came from their all-team running back, Floyd Little, who led the AFC in rushing yards that season, becoming the first year to lead his conference in that category for a last 6 months. I'm sure he's proud. Number 9, the 1996 Kansas City Chiefs. The 96 Chiefs were fresh
on 3rd down, it's Prescott. That flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is.
Locked and loaded following a Pro Bowl season in '95. His first as a starter after backing up Hall of Famer Joe Montana in both San Francisco and Kansas City. Bono paired with former Super Bowl MVP running back Marcus Allen and a stellar supporting cast were championship favorites heading into the '96 season. And they played like it, at least in the beginning. They won their first 4 matchups, including a nail-biter against division rival Denver Broncos. Unfortunately for Chiefs fans, they finished 5-7 over their next 12 games and missed the playoffs for the first time since 1981.
Now Elliott. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Los Angeles Rams, and somehow randomly the Atlanta Falcons. It wasn't until 2002 when the Saints finally joined their current division, the NFC South, where they've dominated with 7 division titles, the most out of any other team in it since. Their 1993 season followed an impressive 12-4 output in '92, but faced new challenges with their quarterback leaving in free agency during the summer. Wade Wilson, their new starter under center.
They'll try to throw down. Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Rodgers. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
The organization possessed 4 returning Pro Bowlers on their defense to pair up with the first-year starter, Drew Brees. Expectations were starting to bubble, and the Chargers answered strongly. They won their first 4 games and went 6-1 in their first 7 heading into a bye week, emphatically putting San Diego in the
throwing is Rodgers. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. On play action, Rodgers. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rodgers to throw once more. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Terrell Basham able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Lamb to return it. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. The return man is Hill. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone, and Hill will opt for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. To throw is Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Slant to Adams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
New details this morning concerning a story you saw first on 4. A neonatal intensive care nurse accused of mocking a sick child on social media is now out of a job. Jackson Memorial Hospital confirming to CBS 4 News they have terminated Sierra Samuels. Weeks ago, we told you how she posted pictures of a baby suffering from a medical condition where the intestines grew outside of the body.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Second and 9.
Got it.
Here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 10th carry now for Elliott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Yards remain on 2nd down. Now Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Because whether we make we make heads turn, or we make a different kind of pumpkin pie.
Again to Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
You want to have safety ball right here. You want to have 40 linemen in all over down. You want to have some linebackers. Now, because linebackers do not react to current or negative. So you want to make sure that you do not have linebackers. Because if you have linebackers, you're cooked, you're burnt toast. You're just deep and not going to work. But wow, you can't do practice mode adjustments. I totally forgot.
They'll run it with Elliott. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
But that's what you want to do. You're going to have your purples on 5. Clouds on 25. We're going to come on something like gun bunch. Do they have a bunch in here? I just picked a random play, but really don't know what they have. I guess I'll just come out and just bunch strong. But the first setup we want is we want to use with this dude the weak side dude away from the strong side.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Now a throw here to his running back, and they'll bring him down right around the 13. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Because they're not going to have a lot of time to develop a read, so let them snap the ball. And let them snap the ball right here. Take away the first read in the middle of the field.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on second down. Now it's Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
He's on the receiver side, but usually the running back will be on the right side. So just keep that in mind. So when they call hut, first thing you want to do is take away the flats over here. Second thing, take away the middle of the field, and that will not be open.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
So with this slide on this side, it means you can be more aggressive towards the middle of the field. You don't have to worry about it.
Here's Rodgers. He finds Ryan with a completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 47. Rodgers again now. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
That won't be open. But that is the first two ditches. The second ditch, all you want to do is baseline press. You want to make everything look the same. That's what will be very, very good.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's second and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
On first down, Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
And if I was able to do my zone drop, nothing would be open because that would be a 5-yard flat right there.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Jones, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead.
And you can honestly deep pass both sides because in gun buns they do have a lot of deep cover 3 beaters. But if you put a deep pass, none of that will work. Let them snap it. I'm trying to wait for them to snap it. There it goes. Everything is covered. Cool. Come back to the middle field. Flats will be covered. Once your zones do go on 5. So that is the blitz against gun bunch. Now I'll show you
still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Blitz will get scary. Very, very similar. But against a top formation, you don't have to worry about the running back routes. So
he's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
Baseline press, just like you would on blitz triangle, blitz X. So it looks like this. Now put square in a flat to take away the flats. And blitz you're using so it looks like this. Now first thing you want to do right here is take away the running back. They can have everything else. But take away the running back, that's your first read. That's not open.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
Now first thing.
Alright, hold up, goddamn.
Setup right here. This is for the second blitz. So you don't have to worry about the flats. And now you can go some in the middle of the field, none in the middle of the field. Get the running back cool. Click on, hit stick him. Try to make him fumble. So now you want to say, you don't want to bring any pressure at all. You want to get shade underneath, shade over top. So square is a curl flat and put the right in a curl flat.
Alright, let's go, baby.
Now you're only sitting the put your double flat both sides. Pros call it double Mabel. You double Mabel on both sides. You want to circle in a deep path just like this. Now what this will allow you to do is allow you to...
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
Yeah, this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Here's Prescott. That is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Going for the win. Fuck that bullshit, huh?
I got ebooks, I got coachings. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, so make sure you follow all my links down below in the description. You can follow me everywhere. Keep up to date with my content. Hit that notification bell so when I do drop this fire, you guys will.
Now Prescott.
I won't miss any more of you guys' time.
Left side to Lamb. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10.
Oh, we got him.
Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Boy, the coverage there airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
Rodgers to throw. He'll find Aguara complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Steps away to his left. Into the secondary past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So many different ways you can pass the ball out of this curl flat play. Let's get into the next one. All right, guys, moving on down the list, we have P.A. Shaw.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.